All right, looks like we are live. Let's make sure we are actually live. I'm gonna go on my LinkedIn. But for people tuning in on LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok, type hashtag here if you're here. Otherwise, give us a smiley face. Ooh, I see that we are live on LinkedIn. How are we
We're
doing?
good on TikTok. Yeah, we're good on TikTok.
We're good on TikTok. Cool.
Yep. Perfect. All right.
All right, let me make sure we're good here.
Awesome.
Cool. Awesome. So it looks like people are tuning in. We're going to shout you all out if you're here. It seems like we have about 140 of you all here. Awesome, everybody. How is everyone doing? Type in the chat your energy levels, 1 to 10. 1 if you're like, Jerry, please stop yelling at me. Or 10 if you're excited. Let's see the numbers here.
Let's see it. Let's see it. All right.
Awesome. Let's shout some people out here. Let's shout some people out. Jesse, what's going on?
What's up, Jesse?
Robin.
What's up, Robin?
Rap. All right. Dang, look at all these 10s, 11s.
Nice.
Dang, 10s. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. All right, everybody.
Awesome people.
All right, John, what are we talking about today? What are we doing today?
We're trying to get people jobs in 2021. That's what's up. Well, first off, everybody, we're super excited to be hosting this event with Hirect today, and it's going to be incredible to say the least. We have a lot of different CEOs and different individuals who are hiring for a lot of different roles, and we're hoping to give you the best of the best, right, Jerry?
That's exactly right. So, everybody, we're going to be doing 2 things today. 1, we're going to be giving out free Amazon gift cards. So, we're going to be giving out, I think, 6 different gift cards throughout the entire event. We're going to be having multiple raffles so that you all can get something out of this. But more importantly, we actually are partnering with Hirect, and we're very particular in who we partner with because, you know us, we always talk about networking strategies, and Hirect is the only platform that we found that directly tells you who the hiring manager is and directly allows you to connect with them and share them your resume. So if you all are on your job hunt in this year, click the link in the bio, the first link there, and you all can get connected directly to these hiring managers. But we have an exciting agenda for you today. John, who are we bringing on today?
Bringing on some amazing CEOs, that's for sure. I mean, yeah, everybody here too as well. Put in the comments, like, what are y'all interested in? What specific fields, what different positions? We really want to see it because a lot of these different hiring managers are hiring for so many different roles, and hopefully they can hire you. But yeah, we have, I don't know how many CEOs we have, Jerry, 6, even more. We have a bunch of individuals that are going to be here that are part of successful startups that are going to be talking about different advice that they have, different roles that they're recruiting for. So each and every one of you can turn from underdogs into winners.
That's exactly right. Cool. So why don't we kick this off by starting our first raffle here? How's that sound?
Let's do it.
Awesome. So everybody, what we want you, how this is going to work is every single one of you are going to type hashtag Hirect in the chat, spam it. Because what we're going to do is we're going to choose a random comment both on LinkedIn and TikTok. And we're going to give out our first prize to 2 people, one on LinkedIn and one on TikTok. So everybody, type hashtag Hirect. We're going to randomly choose a comment. I'll close my eyes, and then maybe, John, you could count down from 10.
All right, that sounds good. Once you see all the Hirects come in.
Cool, I see all the Hirects coming in. Awesome.
All right, perfect. Should I count down?
Yep, I see them coming on TikTok. I see them coming on LinkedIn. The more that you post, the higher chances you will have. I see them coming in. Cool. So maybe let's count down from 10, John.
All right, cool. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not letting me click. There's too many comments. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's going too crazy. All right, John, you're going to have to click someone.
Oh, I have to click someone on TikTok or LinkedIn?
Hold on. Let's do LinkedIn first. Hold on.
Oh, it's right there. There you go. Right there. Rabia.
Perfect. Rabia, go ahead, John.
But yeah, Rabia, you're the winner. Definitely send me a message on LinkedIn and we'll give you their gift card right away. Should I pick someone on TikTok?
Yes, let's do it. Maybe they'll give them a 5-second countdown for
All right, cool.
TikTok.
All right, TikTok, 5-second countdown real quick. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, we got Kevin Keefe.
Keith? Oh my God.
There you go.
That is
All
awesome.
right, perfect. So Keith, send us a message and let us know. But yeah, we got our 2 people.
Cool, awesome, folks. We're gonna give out so many more gift cards, but more importantly, everybody, we want you all to know Hirect. We have a QR code in the top right-hand corner if you want to scan your phone, or we have the link in the description for you all to download it. But what this app does, it allows you to upload your resume. They have an AI model to pretty much prioritize you as a candidate and allows you to connect directly to recruiters and hiring managers for you all to land jobs. If everyone's excited about the first CEO who's on the app and hiring for multiple roles, let's get a hashtag Wonsulting in the chat. If you're really excited, this CEO, I believe they're hiring for at least 5 different roles on the app, I believe. So everybody, hashtag Wonsulting, both on LinkedIn and TikTok, and let's see it go crazy.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Awesome. I'm seeing the comments come in. Awesome. So the first company we have is Howefeeling. The CEO is Parshan, and we're going to bring him on to talk a little bit about some of the roles that he's recruiting for, but also talk about some of his advice that he would share to prospective applicants. And if you're excited, type hashtag Howefeeling to hype up Parshan. Let's go. Let's bring him on, John.
Let's do it and let him know how you're doing today.
Hey.
Parshan, how are you?
Good. How are you? Can you guys hear me?
You're good. We're feeling well.
Sweet.
Just the sunset in the back of your house.
Yeah, I know. We're lucky to have this little place. We have a little sunroom, and it's my new office during the summer.
There you go. Cool. Awesome, Parshan. So do you want to give a quick introduction about you and your company?
Yeah. My name is Parshan Beheshtian. I'm one of the founders of Howefeeling. And Howefeeling is a community building platform where we want to give the users the power to grow and interact with one another. Our whole goal with Howefeeling is really to create a space where people can engage through digital activities and seamless community building. So what that means, to paint a picture, for example, is that we want to be able to build communities where users can interact with one another on their separate, journeys of life. Like, for example, I'm working on my fitness, I'm working on my diet, and I'm working on my mindfulness, right? And within these communities, what I'm trying to do is get better. And there's no other way to get better than, getting better with the community and growing with that community. And our whole thing is, build yourself together, because, it's really tough to do it alone, and no better way to just get all these perspectives from other people and grow in that sense. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're building. And currently we have opened our seed round, and we're raising money to get to the hiring point, and everything's looking good. And we might overpass our seed money that we're asking for too. And maybe another spot will open for hiring as well. And the main things right now we're focused on to the candidates we're looking for are someone, for development, so full stack mobile engineer, and head of community. That's like this new role I've been seeing in tech, head of community. And what that really is just like a marketing role, but really engaging with the community around the product and everything like that. And when you're building a community building platform, you definitely need that. You definitely need the voice of the product, and that's what we're looking for. And if things are looking towards raising a little more money, and with that, definitely need another full stack mobile engineer. So most likely we'll have 2 spots now for that, and looking to hire for that. Wow. And looking for 2 two is better than one. Being able to bounce ideas off each other as well is something that we would love to have. So yeah, that's how we feeling, and we're excited for our journey, and we want to find the best candidates that can, you know, run with us on this journey and fit the same values that we want to try to bring to the world.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And everybody, if you're interested in those roles, let us know in the comments, because those are 3 different roles. It's so funny. We're actually supposed to be hiring someone just like that for community development for Wonsulting as well. So if you all are interested, definitely let us know in the comments. But Parshan, one question to you is that you're probably going to get a lot of people who are going to be applying to this role. So what advice would you have for those applying to those 3 different roles that you mentioned? What are you looking for exactly?
Don't try to oversell yourself. Be yourself. That's something that, you know, you see a lot, and sadly see that a lot on LinkedIn. But you know, we're trying to head towards this place where just be yourself, be your authentic self, and that's way more attractive than, you know, just selling yourself. Like, yeah, let's be real, let's be honest, and let's have integrity, and that's how we roll. That's how we roll. And my other thing for hiring and everything like that is, you know, as trying to be a leader of this company and everything like that, what's the most important thing is being on the same page of vocabulary. Like, we all have different meanings for things, and a lot of words get misplaced in our minds. Like, my the could be different to Jerry's the, could be different than John's the. Like, you know, our words mean different things for ourselves. So being able to establish that ground to ask questions, be comfortable asking questions, be comfortable challenging each other to really understand what's going on. That's that culture we're trying to build too as well with How We Feeling. And just be yourself. Authenticity is key.
Wow. I don't know if you can see the chat here, but everyone's hyping me up and saying, wow, these are the type of roles. So
yeah, I don't have it on.
Okay. we'll just be your communicator then. What's one way that you think people can stand out in the Hirect mobile app as they sort of think about the roles that your team is hiring for?
Stand out? Like what? Like stand out?
Is it the message? Is it the resume?
That's a really good question, because standing out to me, like I said, is just like, I'm gonna look at everything. I'm gonna go through everyone's profile. I'm gonna put in the time and effort to, you know, really give everyone that chance. And what really would stand out to me is like, yeah, obviously like having those hard skills for those roles, but on top of that, those soft skills, those interpersonal skills, those communication skills that are really, you know, I believe necessary for early stage startups and being able to grow and build and be curious. You know, curiosity is one of the most important things, I believe, into growing a company, because, you know, I have an executive leadership coach, and she tells me this quote, and it's like, for millennia, our ancestors were hunters and gatherers, and they kept asking the question, where is the water? Everything changed when they asked, how can we bring the water to us? And that started the whole revolution of agriculture. And it took so long to ask those questions. And that's the environment. Be curious, ask me questions. Let's communicate. Let's talk. Like, that's, yeah.
Wow, I love that. And everybody, we're going to open it up to the audience Q&A here. So if you all have a question for Parshan, type hashtag question in the chat with your question. We're going to choose one from LinkedIn or TikTok, whichever one that we see here. And I actually do see we have a question here from GIU who asks, I have a question. How does How We Feeling differ from current social media platforms to share how we're feeling?
Yeah, so good question. We get that a lot. But the thing is, social media platforms have gone to this very broad spectrum of content, broad spectrum of people that are sharing a ton of different things. Also, social media platforms are using algorithms to, you know, get you in these rabbit holes of like your habits. And sometimes, you know, people use the algorithm in a great way, and a lot of times people get stuck in rabbit holes, which is not that great. And what we're doing differently is that the user chooses on, I want to join this community to get to work on myself in this and engage with that community. And the only way you engage in these communities is by doing those online activities together. So whether it be, mindfulness, there's prompts on mindfulness and stuff like that you do engage and reflect with the community. If there's fitness, that's something you have to be honest with yourself about. But whatever those activities are, and you say you do them and you see your growth. We want to be able to show your growth. We want to be able to show your growth through digital activities. So you're creating this community, right? But then you're also having this community that drives you to grow through these online activities. And the closest thing is Facebook groups, and that is a community. But on top of that, having these online activities to really make that connection with people and get that feel that I'm not doing this alone. Everyone's doing this with me.
Makes sense. Parshan, thank you so much for your time today. Is there any last minute parting thoughts that you have for all these? I think we have about 350 job seekers who are currently active here right now.
Wow.
I think we're
last
good here.
Thoughts, just honestly, keep doing you. Don't change who you are for others, because that's something I caught myself in. For the longest time, I was doing my external forces, whatever it is that was pushing me down a path wasn't my choice. I wasn't doing myself. And that was very tough. But then finally learning from that and realizing that, hey, I feel so much better doing me, and then growing off that, trusting myself, trusting my process, trusting my growth. And, growth is a very hard thing. For me, it took so long to really realize how much I've grown when I started doing me. But trust yourself. People around you see your growth. You don't see it because you're in it all the time. So sometimes you got to listen to other people around you and actually don't think they're just patting you on the back because they love you. No, they actually see your growth, and have that on your side, and you always stay confident to what you're doing, and great things will come.
Makes sense. Parshan, thank you so much for joining us here today. You definitely shared a lot of thoughts, and we really appreciate you coming on here. Everybody, if you learned something from Parshan, click the light bulb emoji on the LinkedIn, and please give us some likes on TikTok if you thought that was helpful. Parshan, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And everyone feel free to message me on whatever platform works best. Hirect would be really cool too. So just feel free to hit me up and I'll respond to you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Parshan. Cool. That was such a good segment, Jerry, that the sun is beaming at the back of your screen. Look at that, everybody. If y'all found that insightful, let us know. Click that light bulb emoji and just let us know, because today's a good day every day, right, Jerry?
That's exactly right. So, John, you know what I think it's time for?
A raffle?
Let's do it. All right, everybody. We're going to do another raffle. If you're excited for a raffle, type #raffle on LinkedIn as well as TikTok. We're going to do something a little bit more different this time. John, you want to talk about what we're going to do?
Ooh, yeah, everybody. Well, who wants a gift card? Everyone wants a gift card? Where do you want the gift card from? I don't know. Well, we talk about LinkedIn posts, right, Jerry?
That's right. So what we're going to be doing is, for those people who share on LinkedIn, for those people who share the live stream right now onto your profile, right, we're going to give you about 30 seconds or so for you to do that. We're going to randomly choose someone to give you a $25 gift card. And on TikTok, for those people who are on the TikTok here, click the share button, and we're going to randomly choose someone who does the share button. Your name pops up every time you share it. If you share it to 3 people, you're going to triple your chances.
Yeah.
So maybe we give people. Go ahead, John.
I was going to say, and let us know when you share it in the comments too as well. We'll see it on TikTok. So I have the TikTok, so that's why I'm always looking at it this way. So when you share it on TikTok, it'll actually show exactly when you share it. So you have a lot of different chances to do it. And it looks like a lot of people are sharing the video already. So let's get it going.
Cool. Let's do it. Awesome. So for LinkedIn, we'll maybe wait about 30 seconds. And then whenever I refresh my page, I'll see who has done it, and then we'll give you all the gift cards there. And on TikTok, I see that people are going crazy with the live. So maybe we do TikTok first, John.
All right, cool. Should we count down? Jerry, you want to count down? I'll just pick
Yes,
someone
sir.
around.
I will count down. So LinkedIn folks, share the live stream. TikTok, share this with someone, and we'll get started. 10.
Let's do it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is the lucky winner? Who's the lucky winner on TikTok?
It's Mela Sings. Melly Sings. So Melly Sings. Literally, you're at the bottom at the time when it was done. So Melly Sings, please send a message to us on TikTok.
Cool. Awesome. Now we're gonna Melly Sings, congratulations. Please message us. And on LinkedIn, I'm gonna go through the LinkedIn post here. John, do you want to count down from 15?
Let's do it. All right, everybody. Someone said raise his hand in the comments. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, I'm gonna randomly choose. Let me refresh the page. All right, we have here David Husel, archivist, archival processing, archival procedures. David Husel, congratulations! Thank you for sharing the LinkedIn Live. Please message me. We will get you your Amazon gift cards. So far, we've given away 4 $25 Amazon gift cards. The next raffle that we're going to do, we're going to give away $50. Then the next raffle after that is only going to keep going up.
Hey, keep making money, everybody.
That is right. Awesome. Everybody, if you're enjoying this, type hashtag Hirect if you're enjoying this in the chat right here, right now, because we're about to bring on the next CEO. John, are we excited or what?
Oh, we're excited. And everybody looks like they're excited in the comments too as well. Should we bring them on or should we give a quick introduction of them?
Cool. Yeah, I think we'll bring on the next person. The company is called Lifo. The CEO is Arthur. We're going to have the one and only Arthur Meng introduce himself. So let's bring him on now.
Arthur.
Yes,
Arthur,
thank you so much, Jerry and Jonathan. Yeah,
how's it going, Arthur?
Great to join you guys because it's funny. Actually, if you look at what Lifo does, we actually serve exclusively people like you guys who are content creators or influencers. And so without further ado, maybe let me introduce what Lifo does. Lifo is a company just slightly over 1 year old. We are located in Santa Clara here, but we are in fact a global team. Half of the team is actually international in China, and our mission is actually to empower the creator economy, in particular to help the middle class creators with monetization. And then we do so through not through digital contents, but actually through physical goods. So just imagine people like Jonathan and Jerry. You guys are in fact building a lot of great content at the same time, building great communities as well. So to further, to better unite the community, we actually allows the creators to actually create physical products to kind of to have everybody share a piece of their creation. Some of the, actually, why don't I just share with you some of the examples?
Yeah.
Can you guys see my screen?
Oh, actually, you would just click the bottom where it says share. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Perfect. Nice.
Yeah. So this is one of the examples. Anna Magnati, she's a YouTuber. Maybe some of the audience you guys know her, and we actually help her to build up her own product lines, including yoga mats and other stuff, like this water bottle, etc. I would recommend you guys to try out her product if you are a yoga lover. Another case is actually, this is another YouTuber called Jessica Wu. I believe some of the audience definitely know her, and she actually created her own products, and all of the designs were from her. And just in our view, our vision is actually we build out the software platforms to allow creators, any of them, to get direct access to high quality supply chains, many of which are actually located in Asia, mainland China, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, etc. So that creators can actually maximize their creativity and create physical goods, and as such sell high quality products to their fans, and everybody wins, right? Like, creators can have better support for their businesses, and also fans get great products which you can't buy it from anywhere else. And then in terms of hiring, in terms of company stage, we already launched. We already raised 2 rounds of funding, and we have strong, backers from both Silicon Valley and institutional investors, strategic investors, and also many strong angel investors, including Wish co-founder and many of the Alibaba executives. And right now we are raising a new round of funding to better boost our growth for this year. And in terms of hiring, we're actually hiring multiple positions, but unfortunately, I only have one position listed on Hirect, which is the most important one, the business development manager. And in terms of the the perfect candidate we're looking for is actually a young, kind of young and energetic candidate who appreciate the rise of creator economy, or the rise of the social media. I'm pretty sure most of the candidates here, since you guys are already on live streaming, so you must appreciate that. So that's already a qualification. And if any one of you has experiences working with influencers or creators, serving in maybe agencies, or in doing brand promotions, that's a big plus. And I think without further ado, I think that's my introduction here, and see if you guys have any questions.
Wow, Arthur, you are definitely gave us a lot of information. Everybody, if you have any questions for Arthur, we'll choose a question from the chat here. So on TikTok, on LinkedIn, type #question with your question, and we will ask Arthur, and he'll share a little bit more about sort of the process here. And it sounded like, in the interim, Arthur, it sounded like you're looking for a business development manager. What is the ideal type of candidate? You mentioned that there must have interest. What about background? Do you sort of look at background?
Yeah, background. Yeah, background is definitely people with some sort of social media or influencer marketing experiences would be best. And by the way, we are also hiring other positions like product manager. Product manager in terms of software development. In particular, building software to serve creators like like awesome hosts Jerry and Jonathan here. And there's account manager as well. People who mainly be the contact person with creators, and on a daily basis engage with our customers and make sure they're successful throughout this journey. And and in terms of qualification in general, a good communication skill is the key, because we are a kind of a remote remote team, internationally distributed. Communication is the #1 priority. The second is actually people with a startup mindset, who are really committed to grow with the company, and committed to the company's vision, and really move fast and deliver results. And Lifo as a whole has this type of culture. So if you are looking for high growth, kind of potentials, Lifo is the place to join. Yeah.
Cool.
Love it.
We have a quick question here from Darren. Maybe we'll keep the answer to about 30 seconds here. What if you're a micro-influencer? Would this role be good for someone who has that background and experience?
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, some of our employees are actually influencers themselves, micro-influencers, small influencers. And we are actually, we see that really help their daily job, because they seem to understand from an influencer or creator perspective, what are the clients are looking for, right? So that's definitely a plus. Yeah.
Arthur, thank you so much for joining us here today. Everybody, if you found this helpful, type #Arthur. And remember, it seems like he's hiring one person on Hirect. So make sure you click on the link in the description to apply and talk directly to his team. Arthur, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Arthur. Arthur, I might need to join you, because I'm trying to be an influencer. Okay.
We should talk.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur. Awesome stuff. Wow, we've had 2 amazing CEOs join today, Jerry, and they're hiring for so many different roles. It's pretty crazy, and a lot of people are going crazy in the comments who need jobs, which we love to see. We want to make sure that each and every one of you are getting hired and getting jobs in 2021, right, Jerry?
That is exactly right. Awesome. Before we get started on to our next CEO, everybody, what do you think we're going to say? What do you think we're going to say before we bring on our next CEO? Type in the chat here. Type in the chat if you know exactly what's coming. Type in the chat here, because hopefully it shouldn't come as a surprise anymore.
You already know what time it is. Raffle time?
Raffle time. Awesome, everybody. So for those people who are on LinkedIn here and TikTok, as well as some of our folks who are on YouTube, we are going to start giving away slightly higher gift cards now. We're going to be giving away $50 Amazon gift cards for anyone who is attending the live right now. And yes, I see that a lot of folks here are typing in hashtag raffle. I absolutely love that. So before we get started, make sure everybody to download the Hirect app with the QR code above John's head. Get your phone on there, download the app. It's going to be amazing for you to talk to all the CEO and their teams to land your dream role, because you get to talk directly to the hiring manager, something that John and we always talk about. But everybody, if you're interested in the $50 Amazon gift card here, everybody type hashtag Hirect in the chat here, as well as TikTok. We're going to randomly choose people. I see that we don't have as many people on TikTok, so people on LinkedIn, if you also want to double your chances, also go on to the TikTok on our Wonsulting page, and maybe we'll count down from 15, John?
All right, let's do it. I'll count down to 15. Ready?
All right, let's do it. All right, John, please. This for LinkedIn.
For LinkedIn. All right, cool. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. We have Kinga. Congratulations, Kinga.
Kinga, great job. Congrats.
All right, Kinga. So please message me shortly after this, or even right now. I'll give you the code for the $50 Amazon gift card. And maybe we do TikTok now.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Everybody on TikTok, I see a bunch of people putting hashtag Hirect. So looks like we're going. Jerry, you want to count down?
All right, let's get it done. Awesome. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5. No, just kidding. 2, 1. All right, who is it, John?
Right here. It's ae.xn. ae.xn. Axon. Send us a message on Wonsulting TikTok, and we'll give you your prize.
All right, everybody. We've given away six gift cards. We have so many more to give, and we have an insane amount that we're going to give at the last raffle, so you don't want to miss it. But John, we excited to bring on the next CEO?
Yes, let's do it. And if y'all are excited, put hashtag Hirect in the chat and let us know. We got the CEO from Pathloom, Ankit, and he's going to be talking about the different roles that he's hiring for, giving some advice, and hopefully he can help you land a job in 2021. Should we bring him on?
All right, let's do it. If you're excited, type hashtag Ankit in the chat here. We'll bring him on. Ankit, how are you?
Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jonathan. Doing great. Love your energy. You guys are amazing hosts.
We have even better guests.
Exactly.
Ankit, please give a quick introduction about you and your company.
Absolutely. Hey, everyone. My name is Ankit, founder and CEO of Pathloom. With more people going outside in record numbers, especially through this pandemic, many are newcomers and don't often know where to start their trip planning process. But for seasoned outdoors folks like myself, it becomes a very challenging and cumbersome process due to how fragmented the information space is and how outdated the user experiences are. How many of you, when you're going for a hike or a camping trip, sit there with 50 plus tabs, 8 different apps, or spending 20 plus hours in planning your trip? Exactly. There you go, Jonathan. And it doesn't have to be that way. And that's why we here at Pathloom are building the most comprehensive outdoor trip planning app. In fact, the industry first all-in-one outdoor trip planning app in the market today. We are currently in beta testing of our app. We're a Silicon Valley or Bay Area-based company, and we're currently hiring for multiple roles remotely, essentially from that perspective of things. And we initially raised a small fund in the beginning of this year, and we're in the process of gearing up for our second round of funding as well. We've gained traction through various accelerator programs. We've also been featured in various articles in the press side of things for the outdoor recreation industry. And we also have a 3,500 plus consumer wait list signups for our application. So, we're really catching the attention of folks in the industry, in the startup community, and we're on our way to really enable more people to get outside more often. In terms of the current roles that we're hiring for, we're really looking to build out the executive leadership technical team within the team. So currently we're looking to bring on a CTO, we're looking to bring on a chief data scientist, and we're also looking to bring on a senior software engineer and a product manager. Those are the 4 main roles that we're hiring for, and I believe all of those are already on Hirect. So you can find more information about the roles there. I'm looking forward to connecting with y'all. Thank you so much.
Okay. It seemed like I was on Shark Tank. You made me feel like Mark Cuban right now.
Hey, are you going to throw some money towards me? Let's do it.
Hey, I got Amazon gift cards that we can give.
Okay, there we go. Nice.
Awesome. Ankit, if there's, I love that you're hiring for roles, and it sounded like there's some roles that are very in line with sort of what the audience is looking for. But Ankit, if there's one thing that you wish all candidates started doing more for their application, whether it's their message, whether it's their resume or emails or whatever, what is that one thing that you wish more candidates would do?
Absolutely. That's a great question, Jerry. So really, we get a lot of interest. So for all these roles, as we have posted in different places, we get a lot of interest and a lot of candidates in terms of things that might be a good fit. And it's hard to kind of filter through a lot of candidates from that perspective things. And one of the things that I really appreciate is a proactive measure. So what I mean by this is essentially doing some research on the company, doing some research on the role, and tailoring a email essentially to the respective person within that organization. That really helps, for me at least, for people to stand out, where it shows a proactive measure, something that I believe is very important at early stage startups. So whatever you can do to make yourself stand out more, I think this connects to a lot of what the other CEOs also said. It's really about personalizing and understanding what the role is and how you can best suit that role. So even if you have like a proposal like, hey, my background is in these things and these are things that I've done in the past, and this is why I think I can succeed in what we're doing here, that really kind of just shows me the above and beyond kind of mentality and helps you stand out more as well, because I'm more likely to, if I have different touch points from you in different places, I'm more likely to catch or see your profile from that perspective.
Wow, love that. Yeah. Proactiveness, especially for startups, absolutely key. I see here that we have a question here, but for everybody, if you have a question for the one and only Ankit Jain from Pathloom, type in the chat with hashtag question, and we will be sure to ask him so that maybe you can maybe this is your chance to be proactive here. All right, cool. So here we go. I see that there's a question here. Let me be here. Awesome. So we got a question from Jiayu. Question: I'm in data science right now. Love the website and great presentation. What research questions and business problems do you want to tackle using data science?
I love that question. So I'm an aerospace engineer originally. My background is in aerospace and research. And basically my previous roles was at early stage space startups. And my job was essentially working with large-scale NASA data sets, USGS data sets to drive analytics and insights for commercial missions to the moon. And really, that's kind of the unique insights that we're bringing here at Pathloom. We're really approaching this from a data-heavy, tech-heavy, GIS-heavy perspective to solve multiple problems, not only in the consumer interface or the user experience side of things, but also to help other land management agencies to better understand how consumers behave or how people access their resources. Additionally, to help commercial organizations to better understand how people behave and consume and spending habits, purchasing habits, etc. In this space as well. So really, we're all about data here, Gio, and I love your question from that perspective. I think really it's tied into our customer experience, our user experience, and also our other revenue sources as well that we're tying into.
Love it.
Thank you.
Wow, great. Ankit, Thank you so much for your time and attention today. For those people who are interested, make sure you scan the QR code next to Jonathan's head here. Talk to Ankit and team on if you are interested in Pathloom. It seems like a lot of the comments are really interested in the company. Ankit, thank you so much for tuning in today.
Thank you guys so much. Thanks for being great hosts, and thanks to the Hirect team for doing an amazing job for this event.
All right, Ankit, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Ankit. Amazing. God, Jerry, so many amazing CEOs. It's pretty awesome how everybody, you see that a lot of these startups and CEOs, they've all raised seed funding. They all have amazing teams. And if you're interested in those different roles, you're going to be joining amazing organizations where they're just going to be exponentially growing because it's literally just a start.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. And the crazy part about this whole thing, everybody, is that you can talk directly to people like Ankit from Pathloom, all these other CEOs on the Hirect app. So make sure you click the link in the description, or if you're on TikTok, click the link in the bio to make sure you get on the app and talk to the CEO so that you can literally get connected to the hiring manager directly. That's exactly what we talk about.
There you go. What we always like to say is reach out to hiring managers, recruiters, and get some insights and get a job.
That's right. That's right. Cool. So, John, I think we have a little bit of a break here. Should we talk a little bit more about some of the job search strategies that actually, let's type in the chat here. Type in the chat if you're currently on your job search today with hashtag Wonsulting. Let us know how many of you are on your job search so that we can maybe tailor some of the strategies that we could share with you all.
Let us know. And let us know which roles, which industries you're interested in. So, for example, are you interested in sales? Are you interested in product management? Definitely let us know in the comments so we can sort of tailor those strategies towards those specific industries as well.
That's right. And John, do you want to talk about the 4 tiers of applying that we sort of talk about? And maybe before we get started here, I see that we have Idol who got a job thanks to Wonsulting. Idol.
Wow. Amazing. Please let us know. Send us a message about it. That's incredible to say the least.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you want me to talk about the 4 tiers real quick?
Please.
Yeah. So everybody at Wonsulting, who here has heard of the 4 tiers that we always talk about at Wonsulting? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but if you haven't, it's totally fine. We'll talk about it today. It actually was featured on Forbes before, and we've written a ton about it. But what we like to say all the time, everybody, is that usually folks who are on their job search affiliate the job search with 2 different types of criteria, which is tier 3 and tier 4 individuals. Tier 4 being ones that you just simply apply to the jobs, which is literally on LinkedIn Jobs or a careers website. So that's tier 4. Most people will literally just simply apply to a job and that's it. They won't do anything else. They'll go on their bed, they'll go sleep, they'll go watch Netflix, they'll go play fantasy football. I don't know, Jerry, one of those. But that's tier 4, right? Then there's tier 3, which is specifically referrals at companies. So for example, let's just say a software engineer refers you for, let's just say, the head of community role that one of the CEOs was hiring for, right? That is what we call a random referral, or sort of like an empty referral, right? But there's 2 other tiers that people don't know about, which is tier 2, which is the hiring team recommendation, where it's people who are on the actual team that are helping hire for the roles. So for example, let's just say that you're going for a marketing analyst role and another person on the same team who's in let's say a senior marketing analyst role recommends you for that role. Last but not least, there's tier 1, which is the actual hiring manager recommendation. This is when an actual hiring manager, for example, let's just say Jerry's hiring specifically for a community development role, which we both are. An actual hiring manager recommends you specifically for the role. Now, my question to everybody listening in is, how many people do you think are in each tier? What happens is this. Most people are in tier 4 and tier 3, right? You get a referral, you expect an interview automatically, when in fact it doesn't always work like that because there's so many amazing qualified candidates. You have to make sure that you're in tier 2 and tier 1. Tier 1 is better. Tier 2 is still awesome. Thankfully, Hirect, literally you can message the people who are actually making the decisions. And that's why it's super important to utilize this application. Utilize it to find the hiring managers, connect with them. I actually was playing around with that and I was using it, and it literally, people were viewing my profile in hours. And they messaged me back saying, hey, like, what location are you interested in working in? Like, obviously I'm not trying to work anywhere else right now, but it just shows that these people are hungry to hire. And I know a lot of job seekers like yourselves are hungry for jobs.
That's right. maybe let's ask the audience before sort of we move on. Everybody, who here is simply just applying to jobs? If so, type #applying if you're just clicking the apply button online. And shortly after, how many of you are actually hearing back from the job applications? Right. I think there was a study done a while ago where they said only 2% of people get interviews from just clicking the apply button. Right. And I see that there's a lot of applying here coming through on TikTok here. I see you all, and also on LinkedIn. But how many of you are getting referrals, which we call tier 3, #referrals? Probably less people, right? But referrals actually aren't as effective depending on the company size, right? I remember at bigger companies, they simply just mean that a recruiter will just look at your resume. But if you have a tier 1 or tier 2, which is a hiring manager recommendation or a hiring team member recommendation, those two are going to be the most effective in getting you the interview. Imagine you have someone like Ankit Jain from Pathloom say, hey, listen, we should interview this candidate because this candidate's great. Chances are you're probably going to get the offer, right? Cool. Awesome. Cool. So maybe we talk about bringing on the 4th CEO. John, what do you think?
Let's do it. And I'm so excited. Like, honestly, hundreds of you are still here. I guess you're not sick of us talking yet, which is a good thing.
That's right. Not yet. So cool. So we have CEO number 4. CEO number 4, his name is Yasin, and you may have seen them on TikTok. Their TikTok is MealMe. I know I definitely follow them, and I've definitely used their app to save me a ton of money on food delivery. So without further ado, if you all are excited about MealMe, type #MealMe in the chat on TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Want to hype Yasin up. Without further ado, let's bring him on. Yasin, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for following us on TikTok. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jonathan, for putting this together. Jerry, thank you. It's amazing. Actually, I just made a TikTok video today promising to get a tattoo if we hit a certain threshold on the likes. So
Hey,
the other co-founder got a bicep tattue of the MealMe logo. So I'm gonna follow through if we get that many likes on the TikTok.
Hey.
So yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I'm glad that you're wearing long sleeves. It's good. Those guns are illegal.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, everybody definitely check out that video and like it so you can get that tattoo.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so we do a lot of organic growth over here. So TikTok, YouTube, we're trying to crack that. We understand like influencer stuff. So we're building that in-house. In addition to like reaching out to other influencers, really cool people, just bring them to the MealMe house. But let me go and tell you about MealMe. So let me quote one of our investors that described us. They put it in a really good way. So MealMe is a search engine for food. The app offers the largest selection of any individual food delivery app in the USA. And that was CP Ventures. They're based in Australia. So they love us. We love them. They're just great people there, right? So we are a food delivery app that finds you the cheapest and fastest ordering mode. So like which one's faster? Which one's faster? Grubhub or DoorDash or Postmates or Uber Eats, stuff like that. And we do all that number crunching behind the scenes. So question for you, Jonathan. How many delivery services do you think there are in your area?
In my area?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can think of maybe like 4.
Nah, not higher.
20.
Exactly, around there, 2022.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's a bunch. Yeah, exactly. And then you missed a really, really good deal. So if you want pizza late at night, good luck trying to find that, right? But we aggregate everything, right? That's the pros of an aggregator. We find every restaurant you want to find. We find you the cheapest fee, the cheapest delivery option, the fastest, stuff like that. So we compare that. There are cons to becoming an aggregator. The cons are the inconsistencies in data. So some services don't offer certain data points and stuff like that. So there are cons to it, but the pros are just so amazing, right? So right now we're only on the iOS platform. So we really just built the iOS. So me and the other guys, we're all like iOS engineers, trained. We're computer engineering majors, computer science majors, and we did iOS first. We didn't do the website yet, but we are working on that right now. So for the Android users, just give us a little longer and we'll come out with the website pretty soon. And then after that, we do Android. So that's the plan. And then in terms of like just the status of the startup, we just closed our seed round a couple weeks ago. So yeah, thank you. That was pretty good, pretty fun. Oversubscribed. We have some pretty cool celebrity investors. I can't disclose them over here, but stay tuned and you'll hear about them pretty soon. And then just 100% sales growth month over month. So we've been like averaging out 100% sales growth month over month since October. So that's been pretty amazing. We like celebrate every month, like get together and just celebrate our accomplishments. So that's been pretty fun.
We want to celebrate with you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Pull up to SF. Pull up to the MealMe house. So we have a MealMe house where we have everyone just living together, working together. So it's like it's just an amazing view. We're by Oracle Park. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like a beautiful view of the bay. And we just bring people over, influencers, startup founders, just a bunch of different people, and then we just kick it back, right? And then on the App Store, we have about 250 downloads, 250,000 downloads overall. So that's been pretty fun. And then on TikTok, we're growing that out. So about 24,000 followers on TikTok. So that's been pretty cool. And then so the team. So we're a collection of contrarians and college dropouts. So I actually dropped out of Georgia Tech last year and do not regret it at all. It's just been so much fun. The value gained from working on a startup has been so much more than whatever I can get at Georgia Tech or just any other school. So that's been pretty cool. And then so what we're looking for a principal. So we're looking for people that have 3 characteristics, and those are determination, persistence, and hard work. We believe just those 3 fundamentals can take you anywhere in life. Just applying that, no matter who you are. You can look at anybody that you look up to. Basketball player Michael Jordan. You can look at wrestlers, Muhammad Ali, people like that. They don't have to be startup founders, but anybody that applies these 3 characteristics anywhere in life, they can get really far. And that's what we're looking for in each person. So not like education level or any of that stuff, but rather persistence, hard work, and determination. That will take you the long way. And yeah, that's me. And we're hiring for full-time engineers and also interns. So we're hiring for AI, machine learning. So if you're into that, please apply. Hiring for iOS and Android developers along with web developers. We're also hiring for marketing interns and a video editing intern. So yeah.
Dang. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was super exciting. Everybody, if you have any questions for Yassine or MealMe or their journey, type in the chat, #question to make sure we get some questions in there. But Yassine, if there's one tip that you wish that people would, that if there's one thing that you can put into all the candidates' brains, right? As they're sort of thinking about applying to MealMe, they're on the Hirect app, they're going to message you and your team, right? What's that one thing that you wish that you can put into everyone's brains before they go onto the apps like those to apply?
Okay, that's a good one, right? So I like to be impressed. I like to look at applicants and say, wow, that's amazing, right? And then you can just sell yourself really well. So you can do something and like be able to like sell yourself really well and just be, I like to be impressed. So a few questions that I do ask during the interview process is, teach me something I don't know, right? So something I do not know. And I have a very good understanding of like engineering. So I want you to teach me something that's not engineering related, something that's like within like your hobbies or something like that. So if you like snowboarding, teach me about snowboarding, stuff like that. So teach me something and impress me with that. So that's something I'll look forward to. And also, I also ask, what's your biggest accomplishment, right? I want to see what's your biggest accomplishment. And then right after that, ask you, what's your biggest failure, right? So I want to hear like, what's your biggest accomplishment? And then, what's your biggest failure? And yeah, those weigh pretty heavily.
Wow, everybody. Yassine is literally giving you their interview guide. So
yeah. I'm cheating. Yeah.
Everybody, so if you're ever asked those questions, I hope you're prepared. There is a question here from Renee that it seems like it's a pretty interesting one. Renee asks, #question, what's the most wild feature you want to implement with this service?
With Hirect, right?
Oh, with MealMe.
With MealMe. What's the wildest feature with MealMe? We have a few pretty interesting ones. So so we have the bank. So we have a bunch of really cool stuff we're like moving around. There's like the whole menu flow, the whole checkout flow is pretty cool. I would say the bank is pretty interesting if you're into like, that type of space. So I implemented the bank feature so you can like add like promo codes and stuff like that too, but we want to like ramp it up a little bit. So we want to make it like Starbucks reward system, so like something fully fledged like that, but better, right? So Starbucks reward system, but better, and you can deposit funds, stuff like that, and it's better because you can also add crypto. So we want to have that crypto spin to it too. Yeah.
Dang. Okay. That's awesome. Cool.
Solid.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yassine, any last minute thoughts, comments that you want to share to, I think, the 250 people who are here right now listening to you?
Oh yeah, for sure. So, I'm gonna like, quote this one guy, Naval, if you've heard of him. Pretty great YouTuber. He's on YouTube. Just his startup philosophy is amazing, right? So Naval, Naval, if you want to look him up. But what he says is what's the value of your time? Like, how much do you value like an hour of your day, right? So it's not like your market value, but rather like how much do you value your hour, right? So is it like and he's supposed to give a high number, right? So like $500, something really high, and then you'll see things like is this thing worth wasting 1 hour of my time? Would I rather like would I put $500 to go watch a movie or something like that, or watch a show? Because you pretty much blew an hour of your time watching that movie or whatever, or whatever it is. So like you give a dollar value to your time, because time is money is valuable, but time is even more valuable, and you won't understand that until you actually give a dollar value attached to it. So an hour of your time is worth $500, whatever. So if you're doing something that you don't want to be doing, ask yourself, would I spend $500 on this hour right here? Am I would I accept that right there? So yeah, just what's the value of your time?
Valuing your time. It's a good one.
That's amazing. Yassine, well, thank you so much for tuning in here, sharing your advice. Everybody, if you thought this was helpful, type hashtag Yassine in the chat here. Yassine, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah. Thank you guys. All right, take care.
Yassine. Awesome. Wow. Incredible. It's college dropout, now having his own company. Dang, Jerry, I was about to get some DoorDash right after this. But
that's right. Hey, now we got to use MealMe.
I got to use MealMe now. So all of you, make sure to download Hirect, check it out. Check out the different positions they're hiring for. And they're hiring for intern roles too as well, everybody. Intern roles. A lot of you are students, right? So definitely check those out.
That's right. If you're interested in those roles, make sure you download and use that QR code next to Jonathan's head. John, what time is it now? What are we doing now?
7 o'clock. You already know what time it is.
All right, everybody. If you know what we're doing, type in the chat. What do you think we're about to do? Because right now we're going to be doing another raffle right now. Everybody, we are going to be giving away two $50 Amazon gift cards here. So this is what we're going to do. For people on LinkedIn, we're going to give you about 30 seconds for you to share the live stream. The more time you share, the higher chances you'll have. So make sure you share the live stream. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to go onto it, refresh, and choose a random person on there. On TikTok, make sure you share this to as many people as humanly possible. The more people you share it to, the higher chances you'll have. And for people on LinkedIn, if you want to double your chances, you should definitely go on TikTok, the Wonsulting TikTok account. So, John, without further ado, should we count down to sort of see who we can give it on TikTok first?
Let's do it.
Awesome. All right.
Cool. Want to count down, Jerry? Go ahead.
I will. So I'll count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is it, John?
Who is it? Michael Wang, 0909. Michael Wang.
Michael Wang's
0909. Michael Wang. If you send us a message on Wonsulting TikTok, we'll get you that.
All right. Congratulations, Michael Wang. All right. Now for LinkedIn, John, do you want to, and everybody, for those people who are just tuning in here, make sure you share this LinkedIn live here. Click the share button. We're going to choose someone randomly to give you a $50 Amazon gift card. With that, you could probably buy a $50 DoorDash gift card and use MealMe to get some free meals.
There you go. There you go. I would do
Right
that
on.
too. Cool. Want to count down 15? Want me to count down?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll pull it up right now.
Cool. All right, let's do it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here. Oh, we got Vicky Tran, marketing and PR intern at Subculture Entertainment.
Vicky Tran. What's so funny? She's on the TikTok too. She's been on both. I think that's her. It says Vicky Tran on there.
Well, Vicky Tran, well, you got it. You got the $50. I'm going to message you on the app here or on LinkedIn. Congratulations on winning it. And everybody, honestly, you're not going to want to miss the next raffle here. So make sure you're tuning in here for the next raffle. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, Vicky Tran. I just messaged it to you. Awesome. We're going to bring on the next CEO here. And this CEO it's a company called Diyversity, and it is we have someone who's a CEO. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Everybody, if you're excited, type hashtag Hirect. Without further ado, let's bring him on.
Bring it on. Is it Renee?
Right. Hello,
Hey.
hello.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Good. Love the guitars in the back. You got to play some guitar today. I'm just kidding. I'm messing.
I got a few instruments back there, actually. But yeah. Do any of you guys?
What was that?
Do any of you guys play?
I wish. I
True.
lip sing in the car.
Okay, but you know, all wishes come true if you put effort to it.
Oh, I like that.
You're right. It's true. The work you put in. But yeah, do you want to introduce yourself and your company, of course?
Sure. My name is Renee Diaz. A little bit about my background. I'm a holistic therapist and life coach, and I bring that into the company, which is called Diyversity, Diyversity, but it's actually called Diyversity. And basically, we create different products to empower people. That's been my passion all my life, just finding ways to empower people towards their life passions. And so with Diyversity, we have two products. One is called Collected, which is a user researching tool, basically a visual representation of bookmarks. That way teachers can create work, class assignments, students can do research, or if you're just into collecting recipes, but you might have 1,000 bookmarks and never figure out what the hell you had before. This way you have a visual representation. And if you select a GIF, it will show the GIF in there. If you do YouTube videos, you can actually do like 5 different segments of a YouTube video, and it'll give a visual representation of that as well. And every time you click on it, it just takes you to that location. If you select text, it will highlight and bring you to that part of that text in a website. So that's one of the tools. And the other tool that we're bringing out is called Granted. It's a AI-driven grant writing tool. So basically, we're helping nonprofits and startups get empowered with their vision instead of focusing on just raising money, because grant writing is a pain in the blank. And not only that, if you pay someone, you're paying anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000. You're better off buying $1 lottery tickets because there's no guarantee that you're going to get that grant. So we're creating an AI system that actually minimizes the work and gives you more time to focus on your passion, or at least our users' goals. We are affiliated with 3 accelerators. One is MIT. The other one is out here in San Francisco. They are called Tech Futures Group. And another one is in New Orleans. They are called 4.0 Schools. They're in educational entrepreneurship. They work with amazing people who are creating out-of-the-box school programs or after-school programs, or infiltrating the education system to make it better, because as you can tell, it's falling apart, especially public schools. And so I was part of that as well, and we're working with them directly with the Granted one, since they're creating awesome community projects, and they need to focus more on their projects instead of trying to write out grants that take anywhere from a month to 2 months to fill out. What we're looking for basically are outside the box thinking people, creative, innovative thinking. I think that we all have that capability. I had an interview with someone else, and yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday, and they were pointing that out about me, which I was grateful to hear. But I told him, because he said he wanted to be that way, and I'm like, well, you can. We all think outside the box. Actually, we're just taught to go into a box. In fact, there's a scholar. His name is Sir Richard. I was gonna say Sir Richard Branson, but that's another sir. Can't remember the other guy's name right now. But anyways, they've done studies where 5-year-olds, they asked them what they can do with a toothpick, and they were coming out with these amazing ideas. And then they asked 8-year-olds, and it was like 80%. And then it was 13-year-olds, and they just kept minimizing. The creativity kept getting less and less. We started losing our creativity, but we can refine that as well. So the reason I bring that up is part of the collected application is we're using a metaphor called the 9 multiple intelligence. We all have 9 multiple intelligence. We peak in certain ones. If you're creative, usually music is one of yours, maybe kinetic, maybe it's spatial. If you're more into coding, it'll be math and logic. And so we're finding using AI in the collected app to figure out what are your 9 multiple intelligence, where you peak at, how can we educate you more in that, because most people don't even know it.
Wow.
We don't know. Sometimes we don't know our superpowers. If you think about like superheroes and the X people, like they don't find out their powers until it just comes out. And so we're trying to empower people that way as well. I think that's the gist of it. We're looking for interns for different positions. We have positions for project management, everything from full stack, and AI as well, since especially with the granted, we're using this AI system, and also marketing and content development. Speaking of the AI, we also I got accepted into the OpenAI, so we have actual access to OpenAI, which is founded by Elon Musk and some other superheroes.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're using GPT-3. Anyone that knows about AI, that's a natural language processing machine learning tool. We also have access to their codex, which just came out about 2 weeks ago. And I'm also part of the beta for some other projects that we're hoping to get our hands on once I'm done with the beta. So we've been getting a lot of blessings, fortunately, along this journey.
Wow. And if there's one advice that you would share and to all the prospective candidates who are going to be on Hirect, messaging you and your team for these open roles, what's that one advice that you share to everybody?
I would say follow your passion, and don't confuse your passion with what people think is your passion. I tell people, like, the new doctor and lawyer that most people tell their kids, especially, to be is tech. And if that's not if you don't want to do a hackathon after doing like 80 hours a week of work and then spend your weekend doing a hackathon, maybe you shouldn't be a coder. You should breathe and live what your job should be. I haven't worked since I was 22 when I discovered my passion, which was healing people, and I never worked since then. And when you find that, you will grow a lot quicker. You will just live life fully, and you will never work. You wouldn't understand the concept of work, because work is a 4-letter word.
That's great.
Work is a 4-letter word, but if you love it, it's not work, and you're just doing what
That's true.
your project. And so, and that's why I say I want people who think outside the box, because a lot of times we fall into a box and we're just doing things that we are told, or we just kind of follow along thinking it's the right thing. But look inside really what you want to do. You can always change your careers too. You're not stuck to one career. That's an old school mentality.
That's right. Wow. Renee, thank you so much for your time and attention here today. This is absolutely incredible to hear about your passion. It definitely sounds like you found your passion from just hearing you talk about your business and sort of your passions here. So thank you so much for your time here.
Well, thank you for your time and for this opportunity. I appreciate it.
Of course. No worries. Thank you so much. Awesome, everybody. For those people who are interested, type #Renee in the chat if you're interested in messaging him and his team on Hirect. And make sure, reminder, folks, to scan your phone with the QR code above John's head, right there, up that side, and make sure you talk to their team.
Awesome. Well, we've had some amazing people. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it's already been an hour, Jerry? I can't believe it.
Has it? I feel like it's only been 5 minutes.
I know. It's been a while. So let's keep it going.
All right, everybody. What time is it? Come on, everybody. What time? What are we doing here?
Hey, we're giving out so many gift cards, Jerry. I think the audience, everybody here is like, dang, how do they have so many gift cards? Well, we just love, honestly, Hirect, Wonsulting, and all of us. We just love all of you, especially for taking time out of your Thursday nights to just be here and learn more about how you can get recruited. That's what life's about. So that's what we're all about.
That is exactly right, everybody. So you all know what time it is. We are going to be doing a raffle, and this time we are going to be giving out $100 Amazon gift cards.
Dang.
Everybody. This pretty much means that you could have won every single raffle into this one raffle, right? Like all the other raffles don't matter anymore because we're going to be giving out 2 $100 raffles. So everybody, if you're interested in this last raffle, we want you to do 2 things. 1, we want you to download the Hirect app. The link is in the description, or the QR code is above John's head. Mm-hmm. And once you've done that, we want you to type #Hirect in the chat. We're going to give maybe about 15 seconds for LinkedIn. Then we're going to do about 15 seconds for TikTok. Because everybody, we are going to give away 2 $100 Amazon gift cards. John, what would you do with a $100 Amazon gift card?
I would buy 4 complete cookies, 12 of them each. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, honestly. And buy some more shirts. I need to buy more clothing. That's what I need. Well, let's do it, Jerry. Which one should we do first? LinkedIn,
maybe
TikTok?
Let's do TikTok first. Let's give our TikTok folks some love. So everybody, remember, there's only 31 viewers on TikTok. So if you want to increase your chances of getting a $100 gift card, type #Hirect in the chat here. John, you want me to count down?
Let's do it.
All right. Cool. I'll count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and uno.
Oh, here we go. Proud to be Joe.
Congratulations. We will please message us on TikTok. We will get you the gift card there.
Nice. Cool.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. And then here we go. Let's go on to the next one.
Let's do it. Next CEO.
Oh no, for the next raffle.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
We gotta do the next raffle.
Lost track of too many raffles. No, I'm kidding. All right, let me count down for 10 seconds. Ready?
Cool, please.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, it's going too crazy. I can't click. Hold on.
Who do you got, Jerry? Who do you got?
Oh my gosh. All right, we have Alika Partida. Congratulations, Alika Partida.
Congrats. Wow, lots of Amazon goodies coming your way.
Awesome, cool. Alisa, let me go ahead and message you here on LinkedIn here. I know that we have one last CEO before we wrap up the event. And John, I think this one's a video, right?
Yes, I have the video. You want me to play it?
Yes, sir. Please.
All right, everybody. Give me 1 second. Let me play the video. We have one of our CEOs. He cannot make it today, but it's totally fine. It's Maxwell. He's from IntegrateSchool. This video will be around a minute, but let me share my screen. 1 second. Let me see. All right, here. We'll see our faces for 1 second. Here we go. Jerry, do you see it?
Oh, yes. Here we go. Awesome.
Perfect. Ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna click play. All right, cool.
Teachers to save time on the lesson planning process by making it easier to create, share, and provide feedback to lessons while mapping them to state standards and curriculum. We ensure the quality and the transparency of lessons taught, which ultimately leads to improved student performance. We are currently looking to hire a CTO to oversee all of our software development needs. Your main tasks will include coding, architecting, hiring, and managing a development team. You will have the amazing opportunity to be a co-founder of a fast-growing startup. Our ideal candidate will be passionate about the education space and improving it. We are looking for somebody who is an amazing software architect, who can take our software to the next level. And this is why we're using Hirect. I was able to chat with candidates directly and get to know them faster. Hirect also helps candidates to get to know more about my company in a way that's more efficient. So come talk to me today directly on Hirect.
Love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Stop sharing my screen. Amazing. So he's hiring a CTO. Wow. So many different senior level positions. There's so many different positions. If y'all have noticed, intern positions, entry level roles, etc. on Hirect, and they're all at your discretion.
That is absolutely right. Whew! What a crazy, crazy fun event, John.
It's been crazy. It's been fun. That's for sure.
Awesome. So everybody, this wraps it up. Everybody, if there's one suggestion that we would share with you all is two things. One, make sure that as you're sort of going about your job search, if you're on your job search today, make sure we reach out to hiring managers. Talking to hiring managers directly are the easiest and best way, especially those who come from underdog backgrounds, to land into your dream career. And second, make sure you download Hirect. We wouldn't have partnered with Hirect if we didn't think that the app was great. Their app literally makes it easy so that you could talk to every single hiring manager for every job description. So without further ado, John, any last minute words, comments, or thoughts?
I was going to say, everybody, like Jerry said, definitely download Hirect. Give them a follow too as well on LinkedIn, on TikTok too, so you can see the different things that they're up to. And of course, give us a follow on Wonsulting, TikTok, LinkedIn, etc. So definitely check it out. And also too as well, everybody, I just found out Diyversity too as well. Diyversity is actually hiring for a CTO too as well. So there's so many different roles that are popping up on Hirect that you can be able to utilize to land a job in 2021. And be sure to message those hiring managers directly on the app. It's going to be way easier than you think on that application. So definitely check it out.
That's right. And here, maybe we can answer a couple questions here. It seems like there's a bunch of questions about how do you get to the hiring managers, though. Everybody, this is one of the golden questions here. How do you find hiring managers? That's why we partner with Hirect. If you go onto the Hirect app, they will literally show you exactly who the hiring manager is for each role that they have there, right? And just to give a quick description of the type of companies that they're hiring, we have Howefeeling, Lifo, Pathloom, MealMe, Diyversity, Integrate, and so many more others. Make sure you guys download the Hirect app. The first link in the description, as well as the QR code above John's head. And without further ado, John, should we call it end here?
Let's do it. Well, everybody, we appreciate you so much. Thanks again. If you found this insightful, definitely click that light bulb emoji. Give us a follow. Make a LinkedIn post about this event if you found it really helpful. Connect with those CEOs, those senior managers, and let's keep it going to get you all jobs before 2021 is done. Remember, recruiting season is here, and recruiting season is now.
Cool. Awesome. Everybody, without further ado, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon.
See y'all. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.